Welcome to Bonding Over Bourbon.
Welcome.
As you may already know, I am Chris.
And I'm Kat.
This week we've got quite a few announcements.
Yes, we have so many announcements, but I feel like we should kind of scatter them throughout just to, keep things interesting.
Yeah, sort of like a Easter egg or scavenger hunt.
Yeah, like what is the Easter egg? We said that one word. Does that mean anything?
Yeah, right. Speaking of one word, we are going to be doing a giveaway this week. It's a bit of a surprise. So the word of the day is blind.
Blind.
That's capital B-L-I-N-D, blind. So if you want to have a chance to win something, it has to be all caps. No cap, all caps.
Oh boy, we're not doing any Gen Alpha slang in here. That is not acceptable.
You can live by that standard. I won't.
Yeah.
You got to appeal to the kids, right?
You have to say something like it's Riz or it's lit is Gen Z,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Why are you being so skibbity right now?
There you go. So bad. It's not even original is the worst part. Does anyone in this live actually have a Gen Alpha child, and do they actually talk like this?
Well, since we're talking about who's here, let's see who we got so far. This is Rye Guy, I believe. Good to see you.
Welcome.
Russ, always a pleasure. Happy to see you here.
Russ.
Cheers. We got Mark. Happy to have you in here, Mark. We got Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Thanks for joining. Got Tater Dom with probably the best glamour shot profile picture.
That's so good. I feel like I need a shot like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Bats 77.
Bats.
Welcome. We got Mauricio.
Joseph.
Yeah,
What's
Joseph. What's up? All right, so I'm sure we're going to have some more people in the chat here again in a little bit, but for those who just entered, we are doing a surprise giveaway this week.
And this week we are doing a bunch of different blinds. We've had a ton of different samples come in from subscribers and friends. So we are going to pick randomly out of our little box.
Yeah, completely randomly. And we'll tell you the metrics for how we're going to do that in a minute. It's going to be a little complicated. Rye Guy says he works at a school and can confirm.
Oh, no.
Riz, cap, bruh, all that crap.
Yeah. I feel like bruh is it's not original. I feel like that's been around since the 90s.
Yeah, the only one that really upsets me is mewing.
Mewing? What is mewing?
The way I've seen it described is where people fixate on their jawline and they rub their finger down.
Oh no.
It's weird. I don't get it.
Everyone wants a chiseled jaw.
Yeah, everybody wants to be a Giga Chad, apparently.
Yeah. And collarbones. I remember when I was a teenager, everyone was like, oh, I have to show off my collarbones. And you're like, why?
We got Steven Scone in here. Steven, we have a little bit of a tease for information. We'll tell you about it in a little bit. You're going to be exceptionally happy to hear this, considering we've talked about getting stuff you can't really get in your market. Who else we got? Ooh, I just saw something funny. Where is it? There we go.
Just said
no cap.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess they're saying it. It's all ridiculous.
I think once I hit 30 years old, I was just like, I don't need to keep up with slang anymore. I don't need to keep up with popular music. It's okay.
Yeah, once I hit 30, 31 maybe, I was just like, these kids, their music sucks.
They're so loud.
They're so obnoxious. I don't understand your slang. All the movies and shows that you like are garbage.
There's no plot to them. Yeah. Why am I watching this?
Everything's a remake of something from when I was a kid.
Well, honestly, all the Disney things that are live action, you're like, why does it need to be live action?
And they're so bad. Yeah, Rye Guy, you get it. And get off my lawn too.
I'm gonna see Chris on her front porch with no underwear, or with just underwear.
I don't think anyone wants to see that.
Well, I feel like that's going to be old man Chris very soon.
No, I'll probably just do something weird, like wear overalls with nothing on under it. As like the old folks tend to do when they get senile. I personally can't wait. Ooh, amazing. We're excited. We do have some stuff kind of in mind for you. So once we get, or actually we do have your info. We'll send you some stuff pretty soon. We'll send you some samples of some things that we've been kind of holding on to.
I have samples in my car right now,
Yeah.
so they need to be sent off.
We got Whiskey Evolution, I believe. Yeah, you won last week. Last live.
Yeah.
It was not Still Austin. I can't remember what it was.
One of the Dusties that he got. Yeah.
But he has gotten a Still Austin from us before.
Yeah, he's a lucky guy.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
the blue corn. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Still Austin blue corn.
Yeah. Okay. I think we should kick off with like one announcement.
Go
kind
for
of pepper
it.
some more throughout this video. So we have been kind of working behind the scenes, securing a barrel pick. We have worked with Harry from D&D Smoke and Spirits. He was featured in one of our other videos last month. We're now in October.
What month is it?
Yeah, it was in August. So Harry's a really great guy. One day he jumped into one of the Discord groups that we were in and, kind of just reached out to us and was like, hey, we're going to go down to Jepson's and do a barrel pick. Do you want to come with us? And we like kind of feverishly like moved our schedules around and made it happen. I think I was in my last week of my previous job.
It was a Friday for me, so I still had office work, but I was like, I gotta leave. Goodbye.
Yeah, and I just did like a barrel tasting of 9 different barrel proofs at Jepson's, a quick meal, and then went to work. And like I told my managers too, they're like, yeah, it's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, I feel like you're fine after drinking that much. No one can really tell.
Yeah, except for the world of whiskey.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. We should have been spitting that whole time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Pick? No, unfortunately not. The job I have now would not take kindly to me doing like several barrel proof tastings before work. I'm pretty sure that I'd like immediately get written up or fired. Whereas
only if they figure it out.
Yeah, well, I'm not willing to gamble that.
Yeah, but we love the people at Jepson's. They're literally just like the nicest people that you can meet, and just having like the opportunity to actually go out and pick something. Last time when we did our Jepson's video in our interview with the master blender Tyrus and the sales, I always forget her title, but I just know her as Bunny.
Yeah.
And
she basically runs the entire sales department
and more than just the sales.
Her semi-official title, according to her, is like the Jepson's mom.
Yeah, which is fitting.
She babysits Tyrus when he's had a little bit too much tasting right out of the barrel. She brought us lunch after the barrel pick.
Just like the sweetest human being ever. And so the first time when we did our interview with them, they actually let us like tap into barrels and try things, but we weren't doing a pick at that time. We were just kind of like
getting B-roll.
Yeah, we were getting B-roll. We tried a little bit of like the maple barrel, which was so good. We tried some things that were off market as well, saw some things behind the scenes that I'm sure are long gone by now, but
I haven't seen the vanilla cask yet.
I know I was just thinking of the vanilla cask. I'm sure it'll come sooner or later.
I think they had like a Curacao one too.
Oh, I love Curacao.
Yeah. So keep your eyes peeled for that on the market.
Yeah. So when we did our pick, we actually got to do kind of the same experience again and actually tap right into the barrels and try them. And Chris was having just a field day picking which barrels to do.
Well, they had 5 already pre-selected for us, and they were pretty good. But once they were like, yeah, just anything you see that's interesting, if it doesn't say that it's already claimed, just go for it. And we just started to look for like the wonkiest, like most like weird, like kind of seeping out of the barrel.
Yeah, ones were like oozing. And...
Yeah. So the one that we ended up deciding on that we chose with Harry, the owner of D&D, was a 7-year previously OZ Tyler, now Green River barrel that had a level 4 char barrel from Kelvin Cooperage.
Alligator char.
Yeah, and we just found out the proof point is like 130.7 or something like that. Yeah. 130.6.
If we were drinking 130 like whiskeys all day, I felt fine afterwards. I'm surprised.
Well, we've been doing this channel.
I know we are professionals.
Yeah.
I also wasn't like slamming them either, but
I think that was barrel number 8 that we went with. And there were 2 top contenders, but the one that we went with, we actually have a good old tater sticker here.
We do.
Let's see if I can. There we go. All right. So this is Kat's fine work on the label. So this is, well, maybe a little bit of background for why we chose the name on this one.
Yeah.
So it had like tropical notes. It ended up going into like birthday cake and like cake frosting. And then it had like a medicinal cherry finish to it. And like the main people that were drilling into barrels, which again, this one was like oozing out of the sides. The barrel head was like kind of caving in and busting out at the same time.
Yeah.
So immediately we're like, this is going to be crazy. We got to drill into this.
And I also think it had, when I was tasting it, the reason I said Ludens is because it wasn't like overly medicinal. Like Ludens is a candy. Yeah, it's
a candy for your throat.
Yeah, it's hardly like a lozenge. So it had like that really pronounced like wild cherry taste to me.
Yeah.
And then I tried to put tropical fruit in here. It just did not work, but
that's fine though. The tropical fruit's kind of the surprise because it caught us
surprise. It's
it's wild cherry frosting and like pineapple upside down cake on the inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone that we like gave samples of this, they're like, this is crazy. Like we've never really had anything like this. So we were super, super happy to pick this one. We were kind of like tossing it back and forth. Like, were we going to do it for the Discord group that we're both in? Were we going to do it for us? And then eventually the owner, Harry, was just like, if you guys want it, like we can just kind of split it.
Yeah.
It's like, so.
Which is super cool and very generous.
Yeah. So for the time being, since this is our first pick, this is going to be local only. This is going to be at D&D Smoke and Spirits in Arlington Heights.
You can pet puppies afterwards. There's a like a pet store there.
Yeah, and there's also a Russian pool hall down the street.
And a Russian pool hall.
So if you want...
my favorite ramen place. So if you come, that's when I'll tell you what it is. If you don't come, I will not.
Yeah. So if you want to go pick up a bottle of Svedka and make some Russian friends, you can do it there. And then go and drunkenly pet puppies.
Yeah, and then get ramen to sober up.
Yeah.
That sounds like the best day to me.
Yeah, it's a one-stop shop. So for this, we're going to be doing a pre-order through D&D Smoke and Spirits. I'm going to drop the link here if I have it. Yep, there we go.
So easy.
Yeah, I was really prepared this time. So this is the link here. It is in the comments. Feel free to go ahead and grab that. There is also a link in the video description here. The bottle should be coming from Jepson's to the distributor in about, I don't know, like maybe a week, 2 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, we'll keep you guys posted. Oh, there's Harry.
Yeah, there's Harry. Check your message for barrel pictures.
Oh, I don't know how to show barrel pictures on here. I'm an old person.
Let us check this out. Oh, yeah, these are, I'm going to have to see if I can download these and show it.
Those are oozy.
Yeah, they're real janky. I'll see if I can get those queued up in a little bit.
Yeah, once I'm setting up too, you'll have the ability to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're super, super excited. I cannot wait to taste it again.
But yeah, so again, 7-year level 4 char, about 130 proof. We're super excited for it. We know that it's not going to be easy for everyone to get out to Arlington Heights, whether you don't really drive or it's just not really convenient for you. you're more than welcome to reach out to us. I put the information also in this description for this video. So just let us know if you pre-order one let me back up. If you're interested in pre-ordering one, but you don't have the ability to go out and get it, we might be able to help. No guarantees, a little bit of asterisk here. Anyone that we can help, we will. And then beyond that, everything will be available for pickup through Harry at D&D Smoke and Spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're super, super excited for this one. I think you did a great job on the label, and so far we're getting nothing but glowing reviews about it. The design is awesome. Love the tater sticker.
I'm glad no one's like, this makes me want to vomit. Yeah. I don't want to drink this whiskey.
Yeah, I don't like whiskey anymore. Now that I know it tastes like cough syrup.
Yeah, now that it tastes like birthday cake, I am out. Yeah, my birthdays were awful.
Awesome label. King Bourbon, good to see you. Happy to have you in the chat here. We had a real good time at your party.
We did. We tried a bunch of great things, and we even we said this during our haul video, but we were going to pass on the Wild Turkey 8-year that just came out. And then we just tried like a little taster of it. And I was like, and we were offered it. And I was like, fine.
Yeah, we went to Binny's less than 24 hours after that. And they were like, do you want one? And I was like, okay, we'll take it. But yeah, since we already have the 12, which is right behind Kat, we were like, we don't need an 8. Like, it'll be fine. And then we tried it and we're like, okay, we definitely need the 8.
They're just doing like really, really great things right now.
Yeah, don't tell that to Master's Keep.
Oops.
Everyone I've talked to has been like, no, it's not worth the money.
I mean, it's a lot of money to throw down. Even like thinking about, what is it? The new single brick house that's coming out. What is the price point of that one? It's 200-ish?
It's probably going to be about at least 150, if not 200.
Yeah.
If anybody knows the actual price for it, please let me know.
Aw.
So
already purchased.
When is it drop? Mary, that is going to be dropping very soon. We don't have the exact date because we're waiting for the bottles to hit to the distributor before we can actually tell you the specific date. For now, we're going to be doing pre-orders, and we're going to do a release party. So you'll get a chance to kind of hang out with us if you haven't actually like purchased it and you're still interested in joining us for the release party, so you can try it and like just hang out with us, get to meet Harry. I mean, he's a fantastic dude, super friendly. That's your opportunity.
Yeah.
If you've been itching at a chance to drink with us, that is the most ideal time.
He also has such a great like variety of different whiskeys there too. It's a reason to go out as well. If you have been like looking for like something specific, or like we can't really find a lot of Peerless products up here. So when we see them, we're like, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Binny's doesn't even get a lot of Peerless.
They don't get like hardly any. No. I think they took it off of their distribution.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe they're having a hard time getting it in general.
Yeah.
Release party is for sure going to be on a Saturday. We don't have an exact date yet. We have kind of like we were spitballing with Harry, and it might be the 19th, but we will let you know more information.
Yeah. It's just waiting to get the actual bottles. Yeah. We can just hang out there if you want, and you could come say hi. We'll just get some folding chairs.
Yeah, and then we'll have no product available for you.
Just be like, hi.
Yeah. So once we get the actual information from the distributor and Harry has the bottle secured, then we'll give an exact update. We're also going to put information in some of our bourbon hunting videos with like a brief intermission or like maybe an intro to it. So just keep an eye on that. And if you're already watching our videos, you'll get all the information you're looking for. Let's see what else we got going in the chat. Still loving the Chicago content. Check out Low Horse. Yeah. First of all, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have been kind of keeping an eye on Low Horse. I mean, their prices seem pretty good. They're still a little low key at the moment. So we're definitely excited to try them. We just want to wait for them to kind of get past like the intro buzz that most restaurants and bars get. I've been working in restaurants and bars for so long that I usually wait at least the first 3 months.
Yeah.
So they get their systems together. All the kinks are worked out. Yeah, absolutely. We got a 8-year, 12-year, 16-year, 18-year. We got 20-year, 25-year, 30-year, 40-year, 50-year, 60-year, 70-year, 80-year, 90-year, 100-year, 200-year, 300-year, 400-year, 500-year, 600-year, 700-year, 800-year, 900-year, 1,000-year, 2,000-year, 3,000-year, 4,000-year, 5,000-year, 6,000-year, 7,000-year, 8,000-year, 9,000-year, 10,000-year, 11,000-year, 12,000-year, 13,000-year, 14,000-year, 15,000-year, 16,000-year, 17,000,000-year, 18,000,000-year, 19,000,000,000-year, 20,000,000,000- uh, amazing guest here.
Yay!
Little old fashioned.
Hello, hello.
We're so happy to have you in here. The sentiment is also returned. We love your content.
Yeah.
We were just watching one of your videos last night, and we were like, we got to start like leaving more comments. We got to start like interacting with this guy. Super friendly, super nice.
Good videos.
Yeah. Pretty funny dude. I love your voiceovers. They always make us laugh. And I mean, just like the cadence of how you speak, it's so soothing.
Yeah, I know. We don't get a lot of like Southern accents up here. So when I hear them, I'm just like, oh, I like this.
Yeah, we just get like Ohio and Wisconsin and Minnesota accents. Like, oh gosh, or like, oh darn, take it easy there.
Oh, don't you? No.
Brownstone. Yeah, we know somebody who's working at Brownstone. Used to be one of our favorite like store managers. Super great guy. If he's still working there, his name's Danny. Danny is awesome.
Danny's the best.
Yeah, he's easily one of our favorite people that we've ever met, like while doing this, and we were friends with him before we even started doing videos. So we're super happy that he works there. And
he also has his own podcast too, called Beer Slingers.
I think he was doing that with the store that he was at.
I think it's just in the store.
Gotcha. Well, that is TBD. We'll figure that out.
I don't know if they're still doing
together. Choose the tear down. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to blow up your comments here.
Should we pick out one of the samples? Where are they?
Yeah, so
you have
samples are over here. We're gonna be doing this completely blind.
I should have actually brought like a blindfold to pick, but also I'm very clumsy.
So we have a ton in here. This is our Jepson's pick, if you didn't see our bottle haul video. And they are all labeled, but what we're going to do, since there's no like, hey, like you picked them out ahead of time, you can know the flavors, blah, blah, blah. What we're basically going to do is I'm going to turn around. I'm going to grab something blindly, have the label covered, and we're going to split it between the glasses. The glasses are going to be numbered 1 to 5. The glasses will stay the same for both of us. And then we have, did I leave the tape? You have the tape over there, right?
Yes.
All right. So we have tape. So we're just going to put a little piece of tape on the bottom of the container here. And then we're going to move it to the side. So that way there's no asking for a replay. There's no like collusion kind of thing here, like no conspiracy theory, no tinfoil hats, no laser codes.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is number 1.
This is number 1. Do you want to pick it?
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put this up to the chat. The first answer is going to be the row that I pick. I have row 1, 2, or 3. So for number 1, I'm looking for rows 1, 2, or 3.
1, 2, 3.
Whiskey Fest.
Oh, Mary says 3.
3. Okay.
Oh, lots of 3s. Oh.
Wow. Everyone's on the same page.
Okay. I love that.
All right. So that's going to be this row. I'm going to go for this one.
Okay. I'm going to put a sticker at the bottom. I can't see anything either. Oh, that is a very full one.
Very full.
Okay. I always love the people that just like fill the whole thing. I'm like, that's more than 2 ounces. You're very generous.
Yeah, we always measure it out.
Also, like when I don't measure it and I just like pour it from the bottle, it ends up like half on my table, which is good seasoning for it. But
okay.
Number 1.
So I need to pass this off. Wrap your hand around it. There we go.
Wrapping.
Okay. And don't put it there. Put it somewhere where we wouldn't be able to see it. Down in the cubby hole over there. Okay. Like I said, we're trying to do this as honest as possible.
I did not see anything.
Okay.
If anyone asked, I didn't.
So I'm going to finish our warm-up pour. And then those can go back here. All right. So again, in the chat here, 1, 2, or 3. Let me know which row to pick from next. Oh, this is the Packers thing. Sorry, I don't watch football enough.
Do you want me to pick next?
I'm always working. Yeah, you can pick next.
1, 2, or 3. Which one should I pick?
I see a 1 and a 2. 1 was first.
Okay.
So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3.
Okay. Which one feels the most whiskey-like?
Which one sounds the most like whiskey?
I'm left-handed, so we have to do it opposite. Okay. Oh.
Nope.
Little cap guy is on there. What is everyone drinking right now?
Mark, appreciate you. Can't wait to see you. And again, if it wasn't made obvious earlier with my prayer hands, thank you so much, Joseph. Really
Thank you,
appreciate
Joseph.
Really appreciate the pre-order. All right, so this is 1. Yeah, and that's 2. Okay.
Your handwriting's much better than mine is.
Oh, remember when you told me that mine was messy?
I didn't say that. Sometimes it looks like a serial killer's.
This is great. I love this.
You're welcome.
This is so great for my self-esteem.
I'm left-handed, so I can't say anything.
Smoking a stick, having some knob 12. All right, that's a fun time. Kat and I don't smoke cigars, but recently an offer was made, and I might dabble. All right. Next one, rows 1, 2, or 3. Drop it in the chat. And we're gonna be doing 5, so we have 3 more here.
Should have had 5 rows.
Well, I mean, if you do it, no, there's still 6. Oops. What does the chat say?
The chat doesn't know.
The chat always knows.
I feel like once you give me 2, like, okay.
Okay.
What is everyone drinking tonight? Also, is anyone doing like Sober October or anything like that right now?
Quitters Month?
Quitters Month. That's what we call it here.
Ooh, Angel's Envy Triple Oak. Is that good? So far we've heard from one person that it's good. Wondering if anyone else has tried it.
Okay. 1, 2, or 3. Ooh, the Penelope Toasted.
Penelope Toasted. Yeah, absolutely. It is pretty good. Oh, wait, there it is.
I saw someone there's a bunch of Penelopes coming out
this
month. There's the Omega, the single barrel.
Oof. Get better, JL.
Oh no, drink plenty of Gatorade.
I hope that you haven't had it before, but if you have, your body will handle it a little bit better.
Yeah, I just remember like crazy fevers.
Yeah, absolutely, and feeling like we're gonna pass out constantly.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right, so we need one more in the chat here, guys. Rows 1, 2, or 3. Just pre-ordered your pick. Thank you so much, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
It'd be a pleasure to meet you. We got getting into Old Forester. Which one?
Yeah, there's too many.
Yeah, there's way too many. Really want to try the Penelope Havana. Yeah, I mean, they're a state. They have so many. It's honestly ridiculous. I think they launched like four Penelope estates this month.
Yeah. The Havana comes out next month. I'm pretty sure they pushed it to November, but I was just looking it up.
Single barrel. Nice. Very nice. It's not a typical double or toasted. Essentially a 3 bourbon blend. Yeah, I mean they're pretty good at blending over
They're
Angel's
good.
Envy.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'll pick one.
Let's just do an executive decision here.
Oh, I didn't grab glasses. Okay.
So, most doubles I've had. Yeah, triples are best.
Triples are best.
Has anybody else here seen I Think You Should Leave? The thing that is constantly running in our head is the Bob Odenkirk. Yeah, I have doubles of all the classic cars.
Barracuda.
Except for the Barracuda and the Roadrunner. Those I have triples. Triples are best.
The ice cream machine.
Yeah. They freeze whenever it's cold out and they don't work. Okay.
That's number 4.
All right.
And one more. It's all you. You get to pick.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of shuffle these up now to make everything a little harder to pick from. I'm gonna go for this one.
Single barrel strength. Nice.
This one is a little less than 2 ounces, but that's fine.
That's fine. I'm sure at this point, after what, 4 pours? I can't count.
Watch, they all turn out to be barrel proofs. I'm just like, oh, well, I don't taste anything anymore.
This is also like a whole bunch of like different
varieties,
different states.
Yeah, some of these we got from other places that aren't Illinois. Some of them we got from some of our subscribers. Some of them we got from people that we know on Discord. So we've been meaning to try these, and people will constantly ask us, like, did you try it? Did you try it? Usually the answer is no, just because we, between filming and our day jobs, like it's so hard to manage everything, and then just go like, oh, you know what we should do? We should try that thing that somebody told us about.
Yeah. Or I pick him up at like 11 o'clock at night. He's like, time to drink. And I'm like, it's time to go to sleep now.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah. What do we got here? They did a live show.
Oh man.
That's insane. Part of the Turbo team. That's funny. I really did not like it at first. I thought it was like as dry as Portlandia, and she really kind of talked me into liking it.
I think it did. Well, okay. So the first time, you're the one that had me watch it because you were like, I watched it once. You're also a weirdo, so I feel like you would really like this show. And I'm like, okay.
And I was right. She loved it.
And I watched like the first season, and I was like, what is this show?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know if I like this or if I absolutely hate it. And then it turned out, I mean, you may have heard me say before, she's a former professional comedian. So like we just bits running around all the time. It's like there's no room for mother-in-law. Or like admit to yourself you have no good car ideas. So just like being across the house and just be like, hey, you're like, yeah, no room for mother-in-law.
Stinky.
It smells bad.
Yeah. So
yeah. Cheers, Night Method.
Cheers.
If you're just joining, we did a complete blind pick here. We didn't look at the samples. We picked them with our backs turned to them, hands covered. The only thing we know is the number on the glass, and that somebody gave this to us. So
I think I know what this one is already. I'm not going to say it out loud, though. Just by the smell. I know that smell. Do you get like lemon balm?
Not really.
Like a expressed lemon peel?
I could maybe see that. What up, CJ? Origin single barrel. We didn't open it up yet. We've had a lot going on this week. We plan on opening that up pretty soon, and then I think we're gonna do a review for the honey barrel.
Yeah.
First.
I think we're gonna do that for the Patreon, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
I do want to try all of them though.
Oh, that smells very different.
Which one did you smell?
The first one.
Oh, it's still the first one? I know what this one is.
Oh, I know what this is.
Ooh. Interesting. I get like pink. I want to say pink lady apples. Yeah, that's the name of it.
Yeah,
for some reason, when I said it out loud, I'm like, why does this sound strange? Pink lady
it's a strange
apples.
name for a fruit.
Yeah. But definitely like a lot of apple, but like the sweetness, it still has like that cut of like the lemon expression, but it's not like lemon juice.
I get almond.
Almond.
Like I get you know how like what is it? Not rose hip. Like how cherries and almonds are in the same family. There's like some products that are like either cherry or almond flavored that have like this specific kind of scent to it. It's almost amaretto, but not really.
Like my Zum hand lotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the brand name, but now I know.
Yeah. Now, if you ever want to buy it, you can buy it yourself.
I'm sure our viewers are like, that one lady on the internet told me to buy it.
It's a very natural forward company. They make really good stuff. It's high quality. It's been around for like 30 years, as long as I've been around. I would put it in the same lane as Dr. Bronner's. They're really good companies.
Except maybe not as insane. Oh, you're doing it right. Stag 24A. It's really good.
It is good.
We got it right here. We only did one rip from it, and we're like, this is too good.
We save it.
We need to stop drinking this immediately, unless we can get it back up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want to back up to this. Itty Bitty Bar.
Itty Bitty Bar.
Itty Bitty Bar.
Where's Itty Bitty Bar? Is it by you, CJ?
Well, I forgot to tell you to try it when you were in town.
Oh, okay. Up in New Holland.
Yeah, we went to this place that had like a crazy Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
That was it was custard soaked, and then it was rolled in panko. And then it had like a blueberry compote and like powdered sugar, ham, and I can't remember what kind of cheese. But it was insanely good.
I didn't know that New Holland was like the land of blueberries.
Yeah. It was everywhere.
And I was not mad about it. I love blueberries. And I tried to make him go blueberry hunting with me, and he did not want to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's fun.
Do we snag Coy Hill yet?
That's on our list. We're hoping.
Yeah,
I'm putting good vibes to get it.
We have a list with our Binny's people, and we told them that that's like close to our number one. We're just gonna hope that we get it. They treat us well at our Binny's, and we're just hoping that nobody else is treated better than us. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we hope they treat everyone like shit, except for us. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, hopefully we get it. It should be coming out this week.
I hope everyone asked for birthday bourbon, so they can't get that.
Yeah, right.
And then the Coy Hill will be all of ours.
Also, controversial soapbox for just a second. If you tried the birthday bourbon this year, let us know in the chat.
Yeah, what did you think of it?
Yeah, we tried it, and we're going to reserve our judgment for when you guys respond.
Yeah. Also remember to enter blind, all caps, for some giveaways tonight.
Absolutely. Sounds like hops, probably. I mean, maybe. Blind, welcome, Nicholas. Nice to see you in the chat. First stag 24A on Saturday at Binny's. Wait, is that your first stag period or your first 24A? Because if you have a second one, I'm ultra jealous.
So jealous. Stags have been like notoriously hard for us to get. I feel like you burned all of your good stag mojo when you were at Longman.
Yeah, probably. My shift drink used to be Stag Junior when it was still called Junior. It was within the realm of my my discount, which was like a $12 pour. So I would just make Stag highballs every day. And then during the pandemic, I would just basically go home with a pour of Stag in my pocket and just go home and make a highball. I think I drank through like a case within the time that I worked there, which was kind of amazing. And they were like, yeah, nobody else wants it. So
which is crazy. It's so like sought after, but I get
$12.
I know. Too. But I feel like if you're just getting into bourbon too, you're not going to go for like the it's not hazmat, but it's higher proof.
Really high proof.
So
this one, which is another great bar in town. Monte Cristo. Ooh, I don't know.
It was. They had brunch. It
was called Brunch Place,
and it was on the street.
Yeah. I took some pictures because we do like reviews for stuff online.
I have the receipt. I'll send it.
Not like full food reviews, but we have like a Yelp account, and an elite or whatever. I don't care. I don't go to the events. I don't care about all that. I've just worked in restaurants for so long that I try to like give honest feedback and just make sure I'm like giving the right amount of information instead of just being hypercritical and just being like, this place sucks. Their aesthetic is terrible, blah, blah, blah. Like I'm trying to actually be part of the solution, not part of the problem. So I will circle back with that information and get that for you a little bit later, CJ. First stag period. 24 is a pretty good one to start with, honestly.
It is. It's a good one. This one tastes so familiar too. I feel like we're doing our tests right now where I'm like, I know what this is.
I know what this is.
I like, but what's the name of it? I know what it is. Okay. I don't need to taste that one again.
I'm locking in my answer for number 2.
Me too.
I just put one word and then an arrow with my guess to it.
I hope we get the same thing. I'll think that it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I know what that is. 100%.
Blood count, welcome in. For those that are just joining, if you haven't entered blind already for the giveaway, now is your time to do it.
We're also doing blind taste of our own. We picked out 5 samples from subscriber and friend, samples. I don't know why I can't words today. I apologize.
This is definitely a recurring theme, not only in our videos, but also in this relationship. So I just shrugged it off. It's part of why I love you.
Don't touch me.
Birthday bourbon. Yeah, we weren't really fans, honestly.
I think it was okay for the price point.
Are we happy we tried it? Absolutely. Yes. Would we seek it out? No. Not for 200.
Yeah, the lipstick note is interesting. I got like a rose petal.
Or like rose petal, rose water.
Rose water, yeah.
And then finish like super, super like cough syrup medicinal cherry. Not like our medicinal cherry and our new barrel pick. That is actually delicious.
Wild cherry.
No, I'm talking like Robitussin.
Yeah, it was a little harsh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would I buy it? I don't think so. But for a pour, I would drink it again.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll open up. I don't know when they like poured that one either. There's also a bunch of different circumstances. Maybe they didn't rinse the glass that it was in. I don't know.
Well, we got it out of a 2-ounce sample container, just like the ones that we poured from.
Oh, this one smells so good.
Yeah. I feel like I know what this one is.
Interesting. Why does that smell so familiar? I wish that like smell-o-vision was a thing. So you could be like, all right, you're smelling the same thing
guys,
I'm smelling.
What do you smell?
What do you smell?
What do you smell in here?
Does it smell interesting? It's like I still get apple. Maybe also pink. Maybe these are the same brand. Do we have 2 of the same brand?
Don't know. We just accumulated so many. I just put them in the box. It's like, I'll deal with it later.
It kind of smells like an apple candle.
I don't really get apple on it.
I get apple. Apple candle.
That's
what I wrote.
I get cherry wood on the nose.
More distinguished than my apple candle. It does have the cherry smell. I could see that. Like I could see cherry and I could see like cherry blossom is what I'm smelling.
Yeah, maybe more cherry blossom.
That one smells good.
I do like the nose on it.
I know. But it's really unique.
I think I have a guess for what it is already. I haven't even tasted it.
See, I have the memory of a goldfish, so I don't remember it. Most of what's in that box,
he
remembers.
I don't remember what's in the box. I remember a few things.
I remember the feeling I got when I got the samples.
Yeah, it was dated. Yeah, I already kind of have a guess for that one. but I think it might be wrong.
I don't know what that is. I like it.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I have no idea what it is though.
Let me see here. Picked up 2 stag 24. Ah, jealous.
Ow.
So jealous. Still looking for a first stag. I have faith that you will find it.
Yeah.
This year seems to be an oversaturation in the market. So I have no hesitation in saying that if you're diligent, you will find it this year.
Is anyone gonna get the stag Bush's beans?
Get out of here.
I was thinking of picking it up. Also, Costco has gochujang spam right now that
Yeah.
I also want to pick up.
Yeah.
And they have spam t-shirts, and I love spam. I actually dressed up as spam one year, like when I was 16, when I should have like been looking cute and like kind of slutty. And I was like, no, I'm gonna be spam. And all my friends are like, okay.
Yeah, a cherry chapstick on the birthday bourbon, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me that you that you dressed up as spam one year.
My mom like printed out the whole packaging at her work. We like taped it on. It looked great, honestly. I wish I still had it. I would wear it on one of the lives.
Blood count, I am 98% sure that stag, unless you're incredibly lucky and they got overstock of it and they're just putting it out on the counter, that it is a relationship only bottle. I could definitely be wrong. I would like to be proven wrong so I can learn more, but I'm very, very confident that it's a relationship bottle. But I would also pass on it for $250. I think the most that we spent was $125, or $150. We got that at Longman and Eagle's like Christmas blowout sale.
Yeah, they might be doing it again this year. We don't know.
They didn't get a lot of stag this year, so we'll have to see.
They didn't.
No.
I don't know what that one is. I just put Weller like ?
The fuck is that?
I know. It's like very light. It has a little like pricklies to it, tiny little pricklies.
Rye spice?
No. Maybe I think I get more like the weeded type of pricklies.
Yeah, maybe. I don't really think of wheat as prickly though. I think of it as like warming, like right here in the chest.
Certain grains or like certain types of wheat, I notice, give like a reaction more than others. And usually it's a specific brand, but I'm getting it from this, and I don't think we have that brand.
This one's very different.
I'm gonna have to do another pass of that one. I'm going to 4.
Oh wait, you're just going to 4?
Oh,
I already moved past 4.
Oh wow. Okay, you didn't say anything.
Well, I thought you were done with the cherry type one.
I was not.
Okay.
Apparently. This one smells interesting. I don't love the nose.
Yeah, that's one where I was like, it's very perplexing. So while she's playing a little bit of catch up here, I have a pseudo announcement. So we're in talks with somebody currently. I can't say a ton until it's all set in stone. But Steven Scone, we were bringing you up earlier about like getting stuff that you can't really get in your market. We might be able to help people get things. There's a chance that we could be partnering up with someone to basically be a liaison to get people bottles in 46 different states. There's only 4 that don't allow it, but it all basically be shipped directly to your house, which is great. And you know, we'll keep you updated with that. If this does kind of work out, we're gonna make sure there's information everywhere on our page so you can find it. So you can start to get the bottles that you've been, you know, kind of chomping at the bit to get, and you don't have to pay crazy internet prices for a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully it makes it a little easier to get it in those like harder to find markets.
Yeah, absolutely. And that means that there's stuff that we can get that we don't get here. Like stuff that's exclusive to New York or like
Wisconsin.
I'm from New
York.
Yeah, like
That's
Okay.
not what normal people do.
Nope.
Okay.
Maybe if you're like an Italian caricature for a cartoon.
I blame watching The Penguin recently.
Yeah, we just watched the HBO series The Penguin right before we jumped on here.
I wish I could do accents better, but I feel like my Midwester comes through way too much, and it's just like, hey, oh my gosh, oh.
I'm
I
personally
didn't mean
thankful
to
you
be-
can't do accents because you'd just be walking around the apartment just like, "Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself."
That's you all day.
I don't do that anymore, but you would do it all the time for sure.
I don't know about this one.
Yeah, that one's weird to me.
It is super weird.
There's like one that I'm absolutely confident about.
Yeah, it's number 2. I know
Yeah.
that like in my bones.
Number 3, I have a pretty good idea of what it is, but I'll go for a second pass in a little bit.
Do you know what number 3 is? I don't know.
I have a good guess, but I'm not going to tell you yet.
I think this might be Texas whiskey.
We did get a couple.
It has to be. It's just like funky. It's not bad. It's just like perplexing.
Yep, I think you're actually right.
I think it's like a 3-year,
No,
which would be like a 6-year.
there's no way that's a 3-year. Well, I mean, Texas does kind of deceive you, but I don't get a 3-year burn on it.
You think that it's older? Younger?
I think it's older.
I think it's 3 years. Like 3 to 4 years.
I'm leaning in one direction for this. I think I'll save it. I'll save what I think it is. The color alone says it's not 3 years. That is
It's light.
way too. No, what?
It's light.
That is not light.
It's like a honeycomb.
That is not light to me.
Do we have the same one? Are you still on 4?
No, I already moved past 4. You said you didn't know, and then you moved on. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I deal with.
Roll back the tape for everyone.
You said you were going to come back to it, and then you were still picking it up.
This one's weird. It smells good, but now I'm mad.
Here, since I finally have extra change this month, annual meetup. That is TBD. I don't know. We haven't really talked about it yet. We did do the 1K meetup kind of as like a fill-in for this year.
Yeah.
Maybe spring.
Yeah, no more summer things. It's just too hot in Illinois.
And winter is definitely going to be hard. I do know someone that can help us with an event space, so we can maybe work that out. I don't know about the licenses that we would need to like bring bottles and have people bring bottles. So I'll definitely keep you updated, CJ. We'll figure it out. I'll make sure that you have like plenty of time as like a heads up for it.
It might also just be like our channel anniversary.
Yeah, that's true. We're getting close. I think it's 2 months away, 3 months away.
What? Oh,
Because I think we started it by New Year's, I think.
Oh no. Then I'm not doing that. I'm going to be in Vegas.
In Vegas, we'll be back by then.
But I had to plan things.
You want to just do chaos format and we just let all of our viewers and subscribers plan it for us?
Honestly,
I'm gonna veto this right now.
is anyone into doing that?
Nope.
Is there an event planner in the...
So number 5 smells weird.
It does smell weird.
No, but seriously though, if you have a career in professional party planning, let us know. We might just write a check and be like, just do it, please.
Please help us. We like streamers. I don't need streamers.
Do you mean party streamers? Because currently, right now, we are streamers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I just put sweet. That's my only note.
See, this is the one that I think is Texas.
I think number 4 is Texas, and I think it's going to be surprising.
Well, try number 5 and tell me what you think.
I tried it. And yeah.
I'm going to get a sip of water and go back in fresh.
It tastes familiar.
Woodman's. Woodman's is the best. Although not all of them are great. There's a few that we've gone to that we've kind of been disappointed in just because the selection doesn't really stand out. It's just really good pricing, but it's not always the best selection. It's like some of your run-of-the-mill hitters like Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, stuff like that.
I think this one's finished. I'm putting it out in the universe so everyone knows I'm not lying.
Maybe.
It has a sherry taste to me.
Yeah, I mean, well,
and that's why I can never put my finger on sherry.
You shouldn't put your finger on sherry.
She does yell at you.
Oh boy.
But I think that's where I'm getting the raisin and the sweet. I don't know if we have any sherry in there. I don't know.
We don't have sherry, but we do have something else.
Sherry baby?
I'm 95% sure I know what the first one is. I don't know which expression it is, but I know the brand. It should be closer to you than you realize. Not
to us?
Yes. Or well, yes.
It's in Illinois is what you're saying?
No.
I said still Austin.
No, absolutely not. Are you sure we have the same glasses?
You're on one, right?
Yeah. All right, you let me know when you're ready to do the reveal. In the meantime, I'm going to do the second pass.
Okay. I'm doing my second pass too. And then I'm going to it has opened up, especially being in a bottle for a while. It's helping.
I can't believe you think that's still Austin. And if it is, I'll eat my hat. My blue hat.
Oh no, what will you wear on the thumbnails?
A different hat?
Everyone knows you by that one. They'll be confused.
That's fine. Eventually, they will learn to love my new hat. Or they won't, and I'll just get shit on in the comments. That's fine. That hat gets so many comments because the socks have had an absolutely despicable year.
It was so bad.
And when I used to wear it at my previous job, people would be like, wow, you're brave wearing that. Or are you really a true Sox fan? I'd be like, yeah. And they're like, I'm so sorry. And I'd be like, I'm from Chicago. This is the 103rd worst thing to happen to me. Losing a historic amount of games doesn't really matter. I don't expect anything.
I love the dots. After go Cubs.
Mark, whatever team you support, that's fine. I don't care. I don't care about rivalries. I just enjoy going to games, honestly.
Yeah.
When we went to your birthday game.
It was fun.
Yeah, even though they gave up a grand slam.
I also learned at the Sox stadium that they have a Jack Daniels booth.
Yeah, they do.
And
the prices for their their bonded and their single barrel proofs were the same.
Whether it's a number 7 or a single barrel, it's all the same price. And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm drinking.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you give me those single barrels and you give me a double.
Okay, I'm going for the second one. No, I already know. I don't need to go back to that
I'm
one.
doing it anyway, just to be sure. I'm 90% sure of what it is.
For sure know what this is.
Do you want to say what it is and then we'll check our work?
Right now?
Yeah.
I said, do you want to say it at the same time?
You say it first.
I said, will it blackened?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wrote.
It has to be. I think I'm actually not mad at that one. It actually mutes a lot of the cilantro finish for will it.
Coriander kind of cilantro.
Yeah.
Finish. I still don't think it's good.
It's interesting. Would I go back to this all the time? No. But do I think that it's a complex whiskey? Yeah.
I don't think it's complex, but that's just my opinion.
Trash. In Chris's opinion.
And to be fair, the first time I tried this was at a bar out out in like our area called was it Union? Yeah, we tried it at Union, and I was like so excited. I was like, I want to see this, want to see what all the fuss is about, and tried it. And I was like, God, this sucks. And again, if you like Black and Willet, that's great. Our palate is not going to be the same as yours.
Yeah, I think a lot of the times we just don't like Willet. We kind of just grew.
We used to love it.
We used to love it. I think we just blew out our palate on it.
Or getting COVID for like the third time changed our palate.
And drinking Willet while we had COVID probably didn't help either.
Did we?
Yes.
I don't really remember that. I blame Pot Still when we had it when we were on the Bourbon Trail. it is. Again, that's my opinion, but I would say yes, it is awful.
If no one's gone to the Willet distillery though, it is super cute.
Yeah.
And they have great cocktails there.
Yeah, they do.
And they have cats all throughout there. It's really cute.
Backbone Bourbon is awesome.
They are great.
The Forge is really good. The Decades Down is probably my favorite. Even the Bone Snapper Rye is phenomenal. We tried it at the World of Whiskey event a few months back, and we were honestly incredibly surprised. For some reason, we can never get ourselves to pick up a bottle of it.
It's really not that expensive either.
No.
I think we always just have like other things on our list.
Yeah, or we pick up things that we know we need to make content with. Like we just picked up the whole Benchmark line.
Yeah. We have some cool things coming as well.
Yeah, we do. And we have a lot of cool stuff on our list.
Yeah, this one's so weird.
Yeah. I feel like I know what this one is, but I'm going to save that to the end. Hey, there's one benefit to not being able to get certain things in your market.
It used to be really, really hard to find the 4-year here. And like even pot stills were gone for a long time during like the COVID years.
Yeah.
And
all the suckers that got talked into it from Benny's employees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Used to be cheap too. Used to be like $40 at the distillery, but now it's like 70, which is crazy. I know inflation has hit like everything, but I mean, come on. It's not worth $70.
Okay.
Why did you decide to leave Longman? I mean, since we're talking about the pandemic, I got laid off twice as COVID hit. First time really kind of sucked, but everyone in the restaurant industry got laid off. So I was like, okay, whatever. It sucks. I'll deal with it. Second time, patio season was kind of shot down early. And they just had to lay off the staff. So then I tried to look for a different avenue and then just tried getting out of the industry and then just went back. I worked for a startup that was toxic, and that's all I can really say about it. But yeah, place was delicious. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's so good. We still love it. We still go back. It's like, it's where we met too. So we still have like sentimental memories there of me just bugging him while he was trying to serve other people.
Yeah. And us both trying to figure out if the other person liked us.
Liked us?
Yeah, no, I mean like
like other people.
Like me trying stop. Me trying to figure out if she liked me and her trying to figure out if I liked her. And it's just like this semi-awkward like dancing around the issue. And then the pandemic hit. I got a puppy, and the puppy is the reason why she reached out. And here we are.
And now the puppy is my best friend.
Yeah, I blame the dog. No, I'm kidding. Have you guys had Old Fitz 13 year? Is that the anniversary one? The one that was like put into a glass barrel for a little while? We haven't had that one.
No, we haven't. I think I saw it at a bar though.
This was tomorrow for some reason. Oh, sorry.
Oops.
Well, we've gone through the first round and we're making a round on the second pass.
Yeah. We've just kind of been like chit-chatting.
Yeah. There are a couple of announcements. Feel free to jump back to the beginning at some point, but it's about our barrel releases. There's a link in the description as well. So feel free to pre-order if you're interested. Do you recommend World of Whiskey? So this one is different than the one that we went to.
We have seen the ads for it.
Yeah, so this is like a tour that they're doing in multiple cities. I think this is like bi-coastal, and then it has the Midwest. I think there's like New York, there's California, and then there's Chicago, and maybe one other place. I think it might be Texas. The tickets are kind of expensive. Every time I see the link, I try to find like the lineup for it, and it takes me to nowhere.
Yeah,
It's just
I'm
a
sure they're
blank
still
page.
working on it, but
Yeah,
I know
probably.
like the Women in Whiskey are doing like a talk there, which will be super cool.
Yeah, they're cool people.
And like a bunch of great speakers. So I would say just keep your eyes on it. We've never gone, but I think it would be a blast.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, our advice is spit.
Spit.
Spit as much whiskey as you can.
And if you don't spit, get a hotel nearby.
Yeah, and if you can't do that, make all your plans of where to go, to eat, to Lyft or Uber or whatever ahead of time. Trust me, you do not want to risk it. We came out pretty unscathed, but I definitely browned out. And kind of came to when I saw people that I knew. And then the lights went on and I was like, "Oh, thank God."
And then the lights immediately turned back off.
Yeah. And thankfully, I didn't embarrass myself.
He tried to drive, and he doesn't know how to drive.
Come on, Kat.
He's like, if any time to drive is right now. And I'm like, no.
Yep. Yep. Thankfully, I'm usually the voice of reason, but apparently if we're drunk, she's the voice of reason. Because I'm just like, I can do anything.
This is fine.
Bama said, will it drop on day? Yeah, you're probably better off not getting it.
Again, I'm gonna grab the bottles.
Oh, okay. Either Edison and Talman. Your Nether Realm. Oh, okay. That's right. I forgot Nether Realm used to be around.
That one is missing a thing.
Mr. Mom. Uh-oh.
That has to be 5.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out.
3. I don't know where the sticker went. 2. Oh.
Classic dog helps guy get girl. Yep. You're not wrong. Well, in this case, it was kind of dog help girl talk to guy who then guy got girl.
Turning all of these so we can't see them.
Yeah, that's good. And I can't really make out what's in front of us anyway, too. So
no, I can't read backwards, so we're fine.
Baxter, I don't read Spanish. Spitters or quitters. Yeah, I thought that too until you have access to 400 different types of whiskey and people are just free pouring like a full shot.
A whole ounce. And I was just like, I'm like, is it okay to throw this away? I'm like, this is expensive.
Yeah, absolutely. I would definitely spit next time. Normally I swallow, but next time I'll spit.
Oh boy.
I did that just to get a reaction out of you. This is what it's actually like when we're at home. We just say things to slightly mess with the other person. And then one of us just goes, who made you like this?
Be like, you did it. Okay. Do you want to go through your notes?
Give me a second to do my final pass here.
Okay.
Can you take an empty infinity bottle? I'm sure somebody will stop you. If we blinded disco, I'm going to tell you, we're not huge fans of Bardstown. I get it that people love it, and I get the reason why people love it. I just don't like being taxed an incredible amount of money for a blended product. And I mean, honestly, some of the ones that we have tried, we thought were okay, but for the price point, we wouldn't really be comfortable buying them again. And there's some transparency, but not a lot. Just everything that we've had from Bardstown, with the exception of the weeder or the high weeder, we've been like, yeah, this is fine, but like, there's nothing that makes me go like, wow, I need a bottle of this for home.
Yeah.
I'd try them all at a bar and be fine with it, but
I would try it at a bar.
Yeah, they just don't really inspire us.
I don't know. For $130 plus tax.
And that's if you get it on the low end.
Yeah. I like Mr. Mom's thing if you want to bring it up.
Yeah, I said it. Can you take home an empty infinity bottle? And I said you can try, but somebody will probably tackle you.
Well, okay. How does everyone feel about infinity bottles? Because it's not like I'm spitting in these glasses.
So
And it is like liquor, but I still feel like there's going to be like a layer of saliva on top.
Yeah, so if you guys want samples of this, please drop spit in the chat right now. That's capital S-P-I-T, spit. Okay,
That's
actually,
just my opinion.
Actually, new word, backwash, all caps.
Backwash.
No, like, I mean, and we're not the only people to do it. We saw that it's Bourbon Night does that too. Like, whatever they don't finish, they'll just throw into like an infinity bottle and they'll just see how it ends up at the end of the year.
Yeah. And like when you are drinking all of these too, you don't want to, I mean, we definitely had nights where we're just like, we're going to drink the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then other nights where we're like, I don't want to spit.
Roman Carter, this is the comment of the night for sure. Spits.
I feel like my thing is valid and I definitely wouldn't drink someone else's infinity bottle. I would drink my own.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even you is like a stretch for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, we're not into fluid play.
No blood in this relationship.
All right.
I have no blood in me.
And moving on. Welcome Sawdust and Coffee. Great name. But yeah, so like I mean, it's just an experiment. On nights where we've like had a little bit too much of high proof stuff, it kind of makes sense to not just down it all, and we don't want to waste it. So why not just try and experiment? Infinity Barrel. You should check out our favorite person in the world, Stale Cracker. That guy is absolutely insane and bought a barrel from Key West and fills it with bottles that people send him.
Isn't it a rum barrel that he...
Yeah, from Key West.
I literally was just thinking of him the other day. And I was like, I wonder if he's still alive, because I haven't seen any of his videos pop up in our feed.
We also have gone far away from that lane.
I guess. But I wanted to see once it like was done. I think we were like maybe halfway there.
Joseph gets it.
Yeah, I mean,
he's in our Discord here, and there were a couple of nights where we were like, all right, we weren't lying. Tonight's a pizza night.
I love Jets, and they always give promo codes.
Yeah, they do. They're great.
They're great.
They're the best shitty pizza you can find. And I will die on that sword. I think you should take the last small pour from each bottle for the infinity. Backwash free. Right, guy, don't ever change. That is the best. I made one infinity bottle with leftovers from a bottle night and train poured it the next day. Yeah, I have a feeling that's what we're going to do with this, but you never know.
We'll give it a try.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. So we're moving in at about an hour 15 here. Time for the reveal.
Okay. Are we going to do one by one?
Yeah, let's do one by one.
Okay. Number 1.
Well, hold on. Let's say what we said.
Yeah, I'm just looking, making sure I have the right one.
I said Origin. Like Dragon's
Origin.
Milk.
Interesting.
I put fruity almond on the nose.
Okay. I said Still Austin. And I said an expressive lemon peel, pink lady apples, and I think it's like I want to say it's younger, like a 2-year, but it could be a 4-year.
I think it's definitely older than that. And it turns out it is Dragon's Milk 2023 B toasted, 126.2.
That does not taste like 126.
So I did say Origin. That is Dragon's Milk Origin. Booyah.
All right, that's pretty good.
All right. Love that. Now let's see if that's the end of my streak here. Number 2, we both agreed was Willet Blackened collaboration.
This is number 2. It is.
Ooh. Blackened Willet. Rotate the other way. There we go.
There we go.
Willet. That is 2 for 2.
That
is
was so
great.
obvious.
Yeah, and like I thought about it too. I was like, if we get Will It Blacken, I'm immediately gonna know what it is.
Yeah.
There's nothing else like it. That's something that's gonna like kind of stick out like a sore thumb. And sure enough, like on the nose alone, I was like, I know exactly what this is.
Yeah. Okay. So number 3, I put so good exclamation point. I said apple candle. I said cherry blossom.
Daddy Yankee.
And then I said, at first I said Weller like, and then I just reversed it back and I said entire just like the Buffalo Trace line, because I can't really pinpoint what it is. And I said 3 to 4 years.
First I want to say hi, Victor. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Victor. Remember to put blind all in caps.
Yeah, in the chat for a chance to win. To win a pour. Win a thing. I put cherry wood or cherry blossom, cinnamon honey and then I put still Austin.
Oh, okay. Number 3. E.H. Taylor single barrel.
What?
I was closer.
Yeah, I'll take the L on that one. What really messed with me was the finish on it.
Well, that's what was perplexing, because I kept getting apple, and I always get apple from Weller, like a mealy apple. And I know you're like, I never get apple from Weller. It's a distinct flavor of Weller.
I don't get it. I don't get the flavor, and I don't ever see that note on it, but will it or will it not? I would prefer it would not. Experiment any home blends? Yeah, we are in the. I mean, we should be more serious about doing the blend again from Mash and Drum.
We need to do that.
We entered for both categories for American and Franken blend.
We do have one that we're very happy with, but I feel like they're kind of going to be like,
yeah, and like somebody reached out in the email chain and was like, hey, when's the date on this? And there was no response from Jason. So we're just like, okay, I guess we have some more time. Like,
I feel like that's classic Jason.
Yeah, we love Jason. He just doesn't respond to his email. And we get it. On the level that we're at of YouTube fame, it gets a little hard to manage personal life and side life and professional life.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine what he's dealing with.
Okay, number 4. What are your notes? I
just put sweet, slight rye spice. I couldn't really get anything else from it.
I said rye, ? Vanilla. This is the one that I think is Texas. I think this is Garrison Brothers.
See, I don't think it's Garrison Brothers. I think the last one is. Well, hold on. No, I changed it. I'm going to cross out the other stuff. I said that the last one was still Austin Madeira.
Oh, yeah.
And this one I couldn't figure out. If it is Garrison Brothers, I will be surprised because they always have like a kind of leathery, kind of like cigar tobacco kind of flavor to it.
Which I kind of got, but just like a little.
Rare breed rye. That makes sense.
The rye, the like elderflower. That's what I couldn't pinpoint was the elderflower in that one.
I mean, I was right. It's a rye.
Yeah.
But that's about all I could get.
See, I know that's all I could get too.
This is why we're not huge fans of rare breed rye. I know some people absolutely love it, but it doesn't taste super distinguishable to us. It's just rye spice and it's sweet. I want something a little bit more complex with my rye.
Yeah.
If I was just going to drink something sweet with rye spice, I would just drink Elijah Craig.
Or like Old Forester 100 proof.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have a ton of rye spice, but yeah. That to me, that's more like fruity. And then this last one, I went strong with the Still Austin Madeira. What did you put?
I put sweet. I said finish sherry raisin.
Is it Still Austin Madeira? Murray Hill Club special release.
Oh. What's in that one?
Yeah, so this is special release number 4. That's funny. We should have known because Tony had us try this when he was here.
Yeah, I also put double oaked because I was like, it tastes like it's finished, but I don't know what it's finished with. And that makes sense because they usually do like a bunch of secondary barreling.
Yeah, absolutely. Blend vent on Baker drinks. We don't know that one. Yeah, we haven't seen that one yet. I'm guessing that's a blend advent calendar, and they just drink different blends throughout the entire month of December. Oh yeah, we already covered that one. Oopsies.
Oopsies.
What's the best sample anyone's ever hooked you up with?
Best sample. I mean, we do get to try a lot of things from liquor stores.
Yeah.
Which is nice. We have gotten to try like a bunch of things we just can't get our hands on.
The most recent one would be Birthday Bourbon 2024. I don't know if I'd say that's the best one though.
What else did we get to try? We got to try
Jefferson's Ocean. No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
We did try the Tropic one, which was fine, but
it was interesting.
Yeah. Garrison Brothers is a baseball. Yeah. Yeah, some of what they offer we've heard is good. We just haven't tried it yet. So the jury's kind of out on that one.
We have a sample. It's still in the box.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, there's such a different range and variety of options that are in the sample box here that we're like, this could be anything except for number 2. We were like, this is definitely Willet.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other things that we've gotten to try. We got to try Old Forester 117 series.
Yeah,
that was
the
great.
rum barrel.
Yeah,
that was really good.
That one was so good.
We also tried one of their toasted barrel ones, I think, a couple of years back when we were in Kentucky.
That one like blew my mind.
Yeah,
and the President's Choice, and I was like, I need a President's Choice.
Yeah, well, that one was a order at a bar. That doesn't really count as a sample.
That's true.
I mean, we've tried some pretty rare pours with people. I can't really think of
the Rye Spice got me.
For which one? The last one?
I'm dying.
Oh, the wild turkey?
Yeah,
that'll do it.
Yeah. I got milk on the last taste. That was awful.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it, seeing if anything we have here is stuff that like we got incentivized to actually buy afterwards. That's tough. That's really tough.
Did we get to try the Casey Jones?
No, we just did a blind purchase on that one. And if you guys haven't tried this Casey Jones cane of corn, it's absolutely delicious.
So good.
If you like rum and bourbon, it's 100% in your wheelhouse. Super delicious, has a little bit of funk to it, but it's mostly a butterscotch bomb.
Yeah.
It is pretty amazing. I think it was what, like $40 or maybe 50?
Yeah. The only place we've seen it is Warehouse Liquors.
Yeah. And it's also 52.45%. Who doesn't love that? But yeah, not a bourbon, not a rum, just kind of somewhere in between.
Incentivized.
It doesn't even say whiskey on it. It just says a spirit. Yeah, you did that one back.
We were also given like by Jake Dean when he came to do the Woodinville tasting, and he gave us like the last bit.
Oh, the Garfield's pick.
The Garfield's pick, which was so good.
The Garfield's Woodinville was pretty amazing. That was pretty phenomenal. It was hot.
It was hot.
I think it was like 110.
But it really like bumped up the flavor.
No, it was 123.
Yeah. Because like a lot of the times with like Woodinville, I feel like at 90 proof, the flavors get like really dulled.
When you get Ladybird, all right, I'll take your word for it.
I think it's in the box.
It might be. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is in the box.
I think it's in the box. One day we'll get to it.
Yeah, and then we'll know. And I'll be like, Night Method, you were right the whole time.
I know. And they'll be like, why did we waste it on a blind?
Yeah, right.
No, I'm just kidding. These are fun. I actually really like this. Yeah. I think this was super fun to kind of like go through and see tasting notes like in my own brain before I heard it from you.
Okay. My tater brain for some reason doesn't comprehend this. What is MHC SR?
Murray Hill
Club Special Release 4. Okay, thank you. Thank you for sounding it out. Yes, it is very good.
My brain automatically went to like M horse, and I was like, why are we talking about horses right now?
Maker's Heart Collection, Stave Release 4. Are you guys going to Whiskey Fest at Malloy's? No, I don't
When
think
is it?
so.
Where?
We've seen some stuff online. I just don't think it's going to work out for our schedule. We're hoping. If it all works out, we'll send you a message and let you know. What is this emoji? Is that
I
like
like
is that like
it.
monster cake or something? I love it. Keep doing these blinds. Thank you. Yeah, we can't we can't wait to do this again. This has been pretty fun.
Should
But
we crack out anything else while we're
yeah,
here?
we did talk about doing some giveaways.
Yeah.
So blind,
Blind.
all caps.
All caps. I know we have two things that we were talking about doing giveaways. I don't know where they are though.
One's right behind you. So we haven't tried this one yet.
Blind.
Oh. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna get us new glasses because they are right in the corner here.
Okay. So we have the Elijah Craig toasted rye. We actually picked this up at Costco.
Yeah.
We ran out
For $40
and got it. Which is crazy. There were only 3 left. So I felt like super, super lucky to actually like pick it up in the time. I feel like I'm always in like that FOMO lane where I'm like,
we need to make content.
I was 20 minutes late.
Yeah.
So
Ronnie,
I'm really excited about this one.
Good to see you, Ronnie. Good to see you here as well. No worries. Yeah, we're still live. We're loving it. We're living it.
We're still alive.
Yeah, right. We're still alive. Well,
for the most part.
I died in the middle of streaming, but my body hasn't settled yet. Do you have any favorite single malt American whiskeys?
Single malt American whiskeys.
Maybe Westward.
It depends on which Westward, but I do like their chocolate malt. I think that one.
That nose is different. Yeah, their chocolate malt is pretty good. Right? It smells like dirty wood.
It smells like dirty German chocolate cake.
All right, I can kind of see that. So to me, this smells like dirty firewood when you know it's been sitting out like in the rain and it's been curing for a while. This is 100% what this smells like to me.
Yeah, it smells wet. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a little bit. Wet things smell wet.
Whew.
Ronnie, never too late to join, never too late to win. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Yeah, sorry, we should circle back to this one. Westward, the chocolate malt one's pretty good.
The chocolate malt, yeah. That one is so good.
The Journeyman's, the Three Oaks one was actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We liked that one for a little bit, and then we kind of grew out of it. What else have we tried? We tried Claremont Steep, and we didn't really enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't think we were impressed.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
It was just too overwhelming.
I thought it was understated compared to Scotch. Like overwhelming for like a bourbon palate, underwhelming for a Scotch palate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. If there's any single malts that you know of that are really good, Rye Guy, just let us know in the chat here. Dirty Wood was my stripper name in college. Hello. And coming up next, Dirty Wood.
I agree with Mary. The Westward Pinot Noir is also really, really good.
Yeah, that one's actually solid.
It is solid.
You know what?
It's good.
Right?
I like it.
This one is actually pretty good. To be fair, the regular expression, like the small batch rye from Elijah Craig, is fine. It gets the job done. There's
a good cocktail whiskey.
Which is the sign of a okay spirit. But like
it needs to be there, you know?
Yeah, to round out the brand expression. Normally we're not like crazy about that one, but this is actually pretty damn good. The toasted oak on it just really kind of rounds it out.
Yeah.
Gives it more complexity just outside of the like the elderflower kind of like herbaceousness that it normally has.
Yeah, I would say like the nose is definitely a deterrent from the whiskey.
Yeah, Dirty Wood. When
I smelled it, I was just like, this seems very weird, but the palate is delicious.
This guy knows what I'm talking about. Bullet. You know what? We've sworn off a Bullet. I know that this is like kind of old news at this point, and we never really want to get too political on any of our stuff, but like the bad blood between Diageo and Bullet and everything, like when I was working at Longman, we didn't sell it for that reason alone. And I thought that that was nice that like a place that has basically everything had like a firm stance on that. And I just kind of followed suit. You know, it's 2024. Everybody love everybody. You don't have to like everyone, but you just have to let them be how they are.
Yeah, you don't have to accept them. Just,
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah. So that bad blood in business is kind of what made me not want to care about their products anymore.
We also had a close friend also have like a really bad encounter with
Yeah.
Diageo. So
Yeah, we know like an amazing bartender. To even call them that is an understatement.
yeah, he is like a savant when it comes to yeah, they are.
They are very prolific and just like mad. I'm gonna misgender madman or mad person in every sense of the word. Just incredibly creative. And they went to a Diageo event and they essentially got like trans bashed for dressing up and presenting feminine while having masculine features. And they reached out to Diageo and they didn't do anything about it. They basically were just like, I don't know what to tell you. And thankfully, the person that we know is built, like tall and like jacked, and beat the crap out of the people that attacked them. And it just kind of re-solidified the fact that we don't really like Diageo. We really don't like Bullet in general, so we have no problem just kind of kicking them to the side. But again, I'll get off the soapbox. I just think that if something like that happens at one of your events, you should do something about it.
Yeah, no, I'm wrong.
Yeah. Old Potrero is great though.
Yes. On a side note,
yeah, the Old World rye batch is pretty amazing. We haven't tried the single malt yet. Town Branch, we've tried the rye.
I can't remember the last time we had it, but it's been a while.
Yeah, I remember the last time I had the rye that I thought that it was incredibly underwhelming. I worked for like a vintage spirit cocktail bar that just got a deal on it, and they used it for their well. And then as soon as they got out of that deal, they just got rid of it. The single malt is interesting. I'd be tempted to try it. And Bear Fight, we see that label and it looks cool, but it feels like a cash grab.
It definitely does. Is that another celebrity brand?
I have no idea. We grabbed the Toast Barrel last month. If I see it again, I'm grabbing it. I'm sure it'll be around.
Yeah.
And even if you don't get it at the $60 price point, which is what it's kind of going for on average now, it'll come down. I mean, look at Elijah Craig Toast Barrel Bourbon.
Yeah.
It used to be like between $60 to like $80.
We would see it on shelves for like $120.
Yeah, well, those are the worst kind of places. But yeah, now it's just like $40 at Binny's. So it'll definitely keep going down in price. Cedar Ridge, we keep meaning to try them. We're super, super into that. Just because we don't know anything about it. Like we've seen other people talk about it. We hear that it's good. So we're definitely interested.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good for $30.
Oh, was that during like a sale or something?
Yeah, like a Binny's fire sale.
Yeah.
Unbent ASM.
What is ASM?
American Single Malt.
Oh, okay.
From Bent Distillery in Texas that they haven't opened yet. Yeah, I'm interested. Let us know next time you're in the chat here how it turned out. Is it thrilled by the toasted bourbon? Yeah, it used to be good. It used to be real good.
It used to be insanely good. And then I agree, like the last few times that we have it.
2 years.
Yeah. We're just like, oh.
Yeah, like we even stocked up on it. We got like 2 extra bottles and we just sat on it and just didn't really like it that much. Not anymore.
We had like the older ones. Those were just like incredible.
Not really impressed by Bullet anyway. Yeah, I mean, they're fine. They're fine if you want a lot of something for cheap, but they're not incredible.
I did think it was funny. I did the like distillery tasting with my friends when we went to Louisville.
Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That totally makes sense.
And we went to the Bullet distillery, and instead of being like, oh, these are the tasting notes and this is what makes our whiskey different, they were just like giving us a whole kind of like weird experience where you had to like sniff something else and then try their whiskey, and then they were turning on sensory lights.
Oh, like a taste lab.
Like a taste lab. And I was like, if you have to do all of this to make me think that your bourbon is good, I don't think it's good.
That's good for like a technical thing. Like if you're like instructing a class, or like
Yes.
you're like Wizard Academy for like whiskey marketing, like all that stuff. But if your run of the mill experience is to just be like, hey, taste flavors in our stuff, please.
So we don't have to
be able to pinpoint flavors. Credit for $30 at Fry's. That's such a deal. Such a deal. Yeah, we've never gone out to Arizona, but we're so tempted. We've heard that Fry's gets like crazy deals.
I know.
And that
Arizona in general just gets crazy deals.
Yeah, they do. The number of videos I've seen online where people just go and like pre-order a stag from like the year before that's just sitting on a shelf, and then they just drive up to like the curbside pickup and someone just hands them a stag. I'm like, what the hell? Like,
or like Walmarts that just have like whole
like 20
shelves.
cases of stag.
Yeah. I'm like, why did you even like make the effort of putting it on a shelf? Because it would be gone.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Maybe not there. I don't know.
So yeah, this one decent. This Elijah Craig. Honestly, this is one that we are looking to give away so somebody else can try before they buy. So again, if you haven't already put in the chat,
blind.
Yeah, blind.
In all caps.
All caps, no cap. That's for the people that started this stream with us. That's what you call a callback.
Yeah. What's the next one?
Well, the other one we had in mind was, what's that?
I have to finish a glass.
Yeah. Let's not do any of those other ones. We can either do the toasted barrel or grab the first ones that we had. Wild Turkey 8-year 70th anniversary. So we already think that it's good, but we had it when it was kind of opened a little bit. I'm sure it had only been like a day at that point. Our buddy King Bourbon let us try it.
Our neck pour is the same thing as like beard necks. What is that? What it's called? A neck beard? Neck beard. I feel like they're kind of the same.
I feel like a beard neck is like describing a Viking without a neck. It's just head and shoulders. So you just call him beard neck?
Yeah, it's old beard neck.
That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly fine. It's better than their rye. And I agree with Breaking Bourbon when they said that, like, this is how it should have always been. If this is how all of their rye expressions were, I would buy them all the time. Like, every single time I see it, I'd be like, we need another one. Let's stock it up. But yeah. Better than the $35 expression.
Yeah.
What is your favorite distillery visit besides Jepson? What other distilleries exist besides Jepson's?
There is none.
Peerless was pretty cool.
Yeah, I went to Peerless first, and I loved it so much that I made Chris go.
Yeah.
And the owner came out when I came, and he just like had these crazy fucking stories from his childhood. And he's such a character. Peerless is fun, and then you get to try all their like single barrels too, rather than just doing like the standard pours.
I think that we also really liked the what was it, the Elijah Craig?
I was gonna say,
or like the Heaven Hill experience. Yeah, that was really, really fun.
And we tried the Parker's Curacao there.
Oh, it's so good.
And I was like, I am mad because now I know that I can never have this.
Well, when we were in Kentucky, we saw a place that had it, but it was like 800. Yeah, it was $800. Granted, the place would have let us haggle with them, but if you're starting at 800, you're not going to drop that far down. We probably could have left with like 600 or 550 or something like that, but it's just not worth that much to me.
Yeah. I think those are two of my favorite standouts.
Yeah, where else do we go?
We've never done Buffalo Trace. We can never get on the list for
And
it.
granted, one of the last times we tried going there, it was still like kind of middle COVID,
Yeah.
where they were like soft opening and letting people go in for tours, but they were incredibly limited and they were only really opening up the gift shop. They were still doing heat scans on people.
Yeah. We still had to wear masks and like everything while we were there. So
Yeah, it was weird.
we were supposed to go to Kentucky this month, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Is Tom Morrow on this stream?
Tom,
Tom,
if you're hiding, lurking in the chat, please let us know that you're here. And also, please let Darren know that we just want to come down there already.
Yeah, we want to try it.
I know that's cryptic for the rest of you guys, but we can't really say what it is.
Other distilleries. We skipped.
Oh, sorry.
I think I can say the weirdest distillery visit was 1792.
Oh, Barton.
When we went there, and
oh my god,
you can tell the story.
So Barton, 1792's like gift shop / like visitor center is like a shack.
It's like a trailer.
Yeah, well, that's kind of bastardization, but also a generous way to put it.
It's like a double trailer.
Yeah,
double wide trailer.
It's literally like it's almost like they repurposed a shed to be a visitor center in like the weirdest way possible. There was literally just a gift shop, and then behind the shed there was like fencing and then like rows of rick houses that like kind of went on a downward slope, and you're like, oh, that's cool, I can't wait to go in there. And then they're like, nope, you go into this little shack that just has like DSP, and I can't remember their number right now. And I was like, no, like this is where we go. And there was like 3 rooms. One of them was a gift shop. The other one was like a tasting area where they basically just like were like, here's our bourbon ball liqueur that we use.
Yeah.
And then here's like chocolates. And then here's our regular early times. And then they're like, and that's it. And I was like, okay. I was like, are you guys not open for tours? And I'm like, nope. Like, we don't do tours.
Yeah, we don't do tours. And one of our rick houses blew over. So we don't let people in them anymore. I'm like, maybe because you built them on a hill.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm talking like a hill that was like this.
It was so steep.
It was so steep. I was like, what are you guys doing? That's absolutely insane. Yeah, I think that kind of covers some of our favorite ones, and one weird one. I mean, Greenbrier was cool. Nelson Brothers.
Nelson's, if you want like a almost like fine dining experience,
yeah,
their food there is so good.
And their staff is funny.
And
friendly.
It was a good tour. It's still like a small distillery, so that it's like everyone is so friendly. You get to pick up like really like all their different expressions, like their honey barrel and things like that at the distillery.
Yeah, and the Jack Daniel's distillery was really cool. The trade-off is
beautiful.
You have to drive like an hour and a half into the middle of absolutely nowhere, and it starts to get like a little scary. you start to go into like narrow, like 1-lane roads, and then you have to drive through like this kind of winding pathway to get to there. And then there's like absolutely nothing around it.
We had to eat on the way there too.
At the country kitchen.
We just went to like this small, again, another shack.
I think it was called like Beechwood Country Kitchen.
And like everything was frozen, but I mean, it was still tasty.
Frozen. Oh, like frozen food that they prepared for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Like fried green tomatoes, and I think it had like a country fried steak, but they gave me like a plastic knife to cut it with.
I forgot about not like real silverware.
Yeah, and I was like, that's cool. And it was a little kind of racist vibes there. Everyone kind of looked at me weird because multiracial. But I was like, all right, let's hurry up and get the hell out of here. But yeah, so that's just kind of the gist of where we've gone already. We're definitely planning on going more places soon, especially as we make more content.
Yeah, we've gone to
Starlight.
Starlight.
That was fine.
It was a interesting. You definitely got to try everything that you wanted to try.
It's cool and scenic and beautiful to
It's
get
gorgeous.
to. However, they had, I think, like 12 different products to try, and we tried like 11 of them. And the only thing that we wanted to leave with wasn't even a bourbon; it was a rum. I
Still
just
haven't opened it.
yeah, I just think that their stuff is a little understated. It's a little too young.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, long-winded answer. Hopefully it was a fun one. Used to taste like s'mores. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
That's the reason why we bought our backups, and it does not taste like that now. It tastes astringent.
It does. It tastes too like you're sucking on a piece of wood.
Yeah.
They have to be like rapid aging it at this point.
Maybe just their toasting method has changed for mass production, so there's less quality control over it.
Maybe.
I don't think if they were using staves on it, I think that they would piss a lot of people off. Was that one a Kentucky only release? Ronnie, are you talking about the Wild Turkey 8? Or are you talking about the Elijah Craig Toasted Rye here? What are we going to check out this weekend?
If that was the answer, then neither are Kentucky only.
Yeah. It's going to be our secret. No, we're going to be heading up north, like northern suburbs, this week.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have potentially 2 videos.
Yeah.
We think one might be a little bit on the shorter side, so to not do a disservice to that and to not overload the other video, which is going to be a long video.
It's that store is crazy.
Yeah. The prices, I already know the comments. People are going to be very, very upset.
It's fine.
But in terms of access, that is easily the most impressive store that we've seen in a while. Probably since the Foremost Arcadia one, which is still like our highest viewed video. This one might beat it.
It is wild. It's just some of like the access of it. Yeah. Go on with the comments.
Yeah, like honestly, but you might need to like kind of do one of these things and like look through, ignore the price points, but watch the bottles.
Yeah, that's like our displays one.
Yeah. Need to try Peerless? Absolutely. Yeah, you do.
Please try Peerless.
Oh, we should go in for this pour now.
I did try it.
You got 2 of them. That's pretty good. Wait, for 56 for 56 each. That's not bad. The cheapest we saw was Mariano's, or like Dominic Mariano's, like whatever.
I think we got this for 60.
Yeah, we paid 60 for this. Mariano's had it for like 43. And I had the chance to get it like what, 2 weeks ago, and I passed on it because we already have the Wild Turkey 12 and we don't want to be super greedy, but now we're paying a little extra for it.
But now we're sharing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, our loss is your gain.
Yeah, sharing is caring.
So make sure to comment blind in all caps in the chat. Blind for a free sample. $200 for an Ellie. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This market is gonna.
I don't like. I really do like. If no one follows Whiskey Decisions on,
we should go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Whiskey Decisions on Instagram. They do really interesting like price analysis on all of like the market. I don't know how they get that data.
Kind of in there.
Yeah.
Hey, Beyond the Road, what's up?
Hello.
Thanks for joining us. Beyond the Road, that's Jamie's channel.
Jamie. Yeah.
It's a pleasure to see you in here. Amazing. Who else do we have? We're taking a short road trip to Driftless Glen.
Oh, nice.
Mary, let us know how it is. We're pretty interested.
We've definitely had Driftless Glen before, and the first sip was incredible. And then the bottle kind of just, I don't know, it just turned.
Yeah, we had a Bini's single barrel like cash strength that the neck pour, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I definitely need a backup of this. And then I revisited the pour like 3 days later.
Yeah.
And then it turned like really south. Like I'm talking, it tasted like rubber.
Yeah, it tasted like rubber bands.
Yeah.
And that's not the best taste.
Yeah, and like again, no direct exposure to sunlight, no like rapid temperature changes. Like we have basically this setup all the time at every place that we've lived at. Not to this extent, but just temperature controlled, very well maintained, no direct sunlight, and it just tasted like it went bad immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've kind of sworn off of trying Driftless Glen for a little bit.
But let us know, Mary.
Yeah.
I am interested. If there's something that's like that calls to you, please let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. The wild turkey, yeah, we covered that. Yeah, there's still some in the market right now, Ronnie. You might be able to find it. It's gonna be like $45 to $60. Starlight Blind, that was awesome. All over 5 years. See, some of their finishes are really good, but
we have the cigar batch back here, which is really good.
Yeah, like the Ambrano one.
Yeah,
It's very different finish on it. Both the style that they did when they were the first in line to do a cigar batch with Ambrana, and also the literal flavor notes on the finish. Yeah, I mean, honestly, they need to slow down on all the finished bourbons, at least in our opinion. Like, we see dozens of them at Binny's on sale.
And I think like especially Ambrana, because it's such like a overwhelming experience where you're just like, if I didn't like cinnamon, this is definitely not my vibe. We are looking for Old Granddad 16.
If we can find one without having to bribe someone in Wisconsin, we're gonna grab it. we are huge stands for Old Granddad.
I wish we did our video like this month instead of last month for Wisconsin.
I mean, it's still around. We might be able to find it.
I know.
And we're gonna be right by the border.
That's true.
Go
to the Woodman.
Hard Truth is an awesome distillery to visit. Yeah, it's beautiful, honestly. Very, very beautiful. What else we got here? Thank you for watching my video. Oh, amazing. I love all the love back and forth from everyone.
Did you get your Jepson samples yet, Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie. We reached out to our Jepson's people. Did they send you guys the samples?
If not, I'll email them and bug them again.
Yeah. All right. Oh, this is great. Y'all are awesome. Hope to run into you someday. Well, yeah, absolutely. And if you guys are ever in the Chicago market, like immediately reach out to us.
Yeah, we'll take you to all the good places.
Yeah, we'll find you cool places to get bottles. We'll give you recommendations for places to eat, where to drink. Like, we'll make sure that you don't have to do any heavy lifting. You don't have to like break a sweat over anything. Like, we'll basically just make it easy and be like, what do you like? What do you want? What's your price point? And go like, boom, these are your 3 tiers of options: cheap, medium, expensive. And we'll just make it super easy. What else we got? All right, I think we're just about caught up on comments here. Yeah, too many finishes. Absolutely. It is overwhelming.
It is.
Yeah. They honestly need like 6. That's it. Like 6 is all you need. You don't need like 12 different expressions every year.
I think it's also sad that I'm saying this, but do they even have a regular expression?
They do. We've tried it. It was fine.
I don't remember it.
There's nothing bad about it. It's just not good.
Yeah, I just know them for like their expressions, and that's pretty much, or like their finishes.
All right. I think we should use this opportunity to try one other thing we haven't tried yet and open it up for a giveaway.
Okay. What are you thinking?
Let's check the shelf. Well, for those of you who have watched our last bottle haul video, you might remember it better than we do because it gets a blur past like 25 bottles. Is there anything that we picked up recently that you thought was interesting that you haven't seen us open up yet? We're open to suggestions.
I know. I'm like totally blanking right now. We did get the Shinks and the Bomburgers.
Yeah, we haven't opened those up yet.
We
did get one thing we didn't put in this
haul. This month, we totally forgot.
We got an E.H. Taylor single barrel and we totally forgot about it.
Oops.
Tater problems, you know. We're just like, oh yeah, something that people go crazy for. We totally forgot about.
Oops.
I know it's super entitled to say, yeah, we can open up the Origin.
Oh, the Southern Star is what?
The Southern Star, yeah. Yeah, we could definitely do the Southern Star. I'm into that. Do you want to say
Rebecca Creek?
Yeah, your barrel versus the double barrel. Yeah, we're super into that.
I think we're gonna do a video of that one.
Yeah, we do also have the 12-year from Rebecca Creek that somebody sent us a sample of. That might be the only one that we pull out of the box and we just do like a triple threat compare. That would be pretty cool. I think definitely one of the Dragon's Milks we can open up.
Maybe the single barrel. Let's do that one.
Yeah. Okay. So again, if you haven't already put it into the chat, blind to win.
I can open it up.
Yes, please.
So this one called to me a little bit more than the other one. It said it had notes of cherry and chocolate in it.
Yeah.
And of course, it's the most difficult thing.
Do I still have the knife over there?
Scissors.
All right. We're going to use the knife.
Where's the knife?
Right next to the scissors.
Oh. Well, I have scissors.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, that was almost very smooth.
I know. Just a little bit left.
That's fine. We'll deal with that later.
Okay. Let's do it. Ooh.
The only thing I don't like about their bottles is the cork coming out is not very satisfying.
No. And I've noticed that a lot with like bottles recently. I think it could also be like not an actual like cork. It's more of a
Yeah, it doesn't sound cork-like. You know?
I don't know what material that
like
is.
how corks
Rubber?
sound. Yeah, it's probably rubber.
Don't run with scissors. I will not.
I only run with scissors.
I am terrible at running. I have awful asthma.
Yeah, I like the danger. I like the danger of not knowing whether or not I'll survive the run, so I only run with scissors. That extra pressure makes me run faster.
This one has a interesting nose.
Yeah, this is way different than the other ones. So like that signature fruitiness from the first pour is how I could tell it was Origin, because there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
And I definitely got like the tropical kind of stone fruit immediately.
Yeah.
Also, thank you to everyone that's still watching with us here.
Holding on. Yeah,
Yeah.
we should do the
Giveaway.
yeah. Words.
Sorry, we're just casually throwing on more things that we didn't plan to give away. We're just having so much fun. We want to reward you all for sitting with us.
It still has like the
tropical
yeah.
notes. Yeah. I see the cherry.
I see the cherry.
On like the far end of it. A little bit of chocolate, like milk chocolate.
Yeah.
It's pretty different.
It's kind of like a stuffed chocolate bar. You know, when they put like cherries and passion fruit
Like
syrup.
the Ghirardelli ones?
Yeah.
Like they used to do in like the early 2000s?
Yeah. Or like the Polish brand one.
Oh, Milka?
Yeah. Like that. It tastes like that to me.
Yeah, kind of.
It has kind of like a milky kind of taste to it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Pano was great. Yeah. It was amazing. Oh, man, you just missed the most recent drop then. That's a bummer. Yeah, we slept in the car.
We did.
We drove there. We left Chicago at midnight, got there at 4 a.m. after the changeover in time, and slept like 1.5 hours. Then like we have a Tesla, so we charged it.
The car.
So we slept like 1.5 hours, and the dog was just watching over us the whole time.
In a Meijer parking lot where we were just charging.
Yeah, and then we could see her get like so serious, just like looking out the window.
Like if anyone fucks with them.
Yeah, and then we got back in the we folded the seats back up, drove over to the New Holland brewery parking lot.
Yeah.
And just slept there for like another hour and a half.
Chris was like, I have a feeling that we should be moving right now. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, if we don't go there right now, we're gonna miss it. And we just narrowly got into the line as they started to hand out tickets. But yeah, overall, good time. Might do it again. Probably don't want to.
I think I'm too old to sleep in cars unless we have like some kind of way to like. I should have brought pillows. That's my bad. I wasn't even thinking.
Yeah. That's fine. Now we know next time when we inevitably do it again. Yeah, that one got you? All right. So, no more wasting time here. This is the last opportunity. This is your last stop.
Blind in all caps.
Blind in all caps. Yeah, the whiskey is really good. Honestly.
And their beer. I just love Dragon's Milk beer is so good.
Yeah, the s'mores one is amazing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go into the first giveaway. First giveaway is gonna be for the Elijah Craig Toasted Rye. That is blind in all caps.
Are we gonna go in order? It's gonna be the Elijah Craig.
There's no way that's right. It says that there's only 4 entries.
Write it in again.
Yeah, do it again. Oh, exclude winners from doing multiple draws. Nope, now it only says 3. That can't be right.
Is there a space?
No. Maybe only 4 people in the chat here. I'm gonna refresh this guy.
We could always just pick names, but I feel like that's gonna be biased. There we go. There's 14.
14.
Okay.
All right.
That scared me for a second. I'm like, did everyone leave? Oh, 18. We'll give it a second.
Yeah, it looks like it's repopulating. All right.
Technical difficulty, folks.
Yeah.
I wish we had like the what's the game that turned into a TV show?
There need to be a lot more specific.
The video game about the end of the world that's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, Fallout?
Fallout, yeah.
Yeah.
We need like that music.
Yeah. All right. So the first giveaway here for the Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel Rye.
Oh, yay! Joseph. This one's all yours.
Mr. J. Stinton. You know our information. You know how to get a hold of us. If you can just send us an email to make sure that everything is all in one place so we can get you your sample. Or, I mean, we drive around. We might be able to coordinate it, but preferably we will get it to you in a less direct way. You'll get entered if you like the stream. Yes, Surreal Mango is right. Everyone head to the like button.
Yeah.
You will be disqualified if you don't hit like. I love the wall of last minute additions.
I know. Well, you had to give everyone a second. And they were very like excited to put blind in again. So
absolutely. I would be excited to get any of these pours.
Same.
All right. So we are going to go to the next one. This is going to be for the Wild Turkey 8-year 70th anniversary. And drum roll.
Boop, 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 boop. I also love how like whiskey evolution. Oh yay, Dustin
Bocek. Dustin, you have a duck picture on your profile.
Please email us at bondingoverbourbonpodcast@gmail.com.
And also tell us the right way to say your last name so I don't butcher it again. I'm sorry. Dustin, are you amongst those in the chat? Dustin, can you hear me?
I just saw him. He has to be in there.
I see it right there.
Yeah.
Dustin, say hi to us. There we go.
Yay.
Congratulations, Dustin. We will get you your sample of the Wild Turkey 101 8-year 70th anniversary. Just rolls right off the tongue.
Right off the tongue.
Yeah. Not to be confused with the Japanese release, which is not a 70th anniversary.
No.
All right. So we got one more here. So this is for the Dragon's Milk Origin single barrel. For those that care, the exact single barrel number is BOU16C as in cat 21D. It is a 7-year. All right. Let's
ready.
go one last time.
Do, 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 do,
do,
do,
do,
do,
do.
do.
Tater
Oh, tater
Dom.
Dom. Yay.
Man,
that was my favorite photo of all of them.
Yeah, the glamour shot shows up very nicely on our screen.
It does. It looks fantastic.
Absolutely love it. Tater Dom, I know you're in here, but we need to see your name in the chat. Toasted versus single barrel, which was better. Honestly, I really like the toasted barrel. It had a lot going on. It is very easy to identify just by the flavors in it. This one's decent, but the Sparty's actually the person that provided the sample for us for the first taste that we had. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would pick one up.
It was really good. I like that one. Also, I just want to congrats to all the winners. Thank you so much for joining us. And I just want to plug one more time can you bring up the photo as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We are going to do our first barrel pick with Jepson's.
But we've already done it.
We've already done it. It's going to be released later this month. And the release party is going to be at D&D Smoke Shop.
Smoking Spirits.
Smoking Spirits, sorry.
In Arlington Heights.
Too many pours.
Yeah.
And just super, super excited to share it with you guys. I'm so excited. I think it's a really, really cool and unique whiskey. And I hope that all of you can join. There is also a pre-order. I'll be sure to put it on.
The link for it is in this video. We'll also blow it up all over all of our videos until it's released, and even after it's released. Local only pickup, so you got to be in Illinois. Unfortunately, we're working on that for the future. This is going to be a relatively short run. I think there's only like 50 bottles of this.
It is short, yeah.
But yeah, 7-year Green River, level 4 char, 132-ish proof. Or 130 proof. It is pretty damn good. Let us know if you are interested, are in Illinois, and don't have the means to get it. If you do a pre-order, we might be able to work something out with you for pickup and delivery. But yeah, once again, we are Bonding Over Bourbon. I am Chris.
I'm Kat.
And thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful night, and we'll catch you next time.
Good night.